Alright, welcome back everyone. So now we gotta deliver the bad news to the Dwarf King that the last Dark Crystal has been obtained by Golbez. Let's see how he takes the news. The truth is, you did not succeed, so Golbez holds all the crystals. Unless the legend of the Lunar Whale is true. The Mysidian legend. You know of Mysidia? It's the home of the mages in the overworld. So I guess them being under here, they don't know that Mysidia really exists. Lunar Whale. In the Super Nintendo version, they called it the Big Whale. Okay, the road is sealed and looks like it's Sid to the rescue. I'll attach a drill to the falcon's bow. Let's get to work. Okay, so Sid's gonna help us by attaching a drill onto the airship so we can get back to the overworld again. Like Edge doesn't want to help with the repairs, so he's going to be forced by Sid. Oh, he fainted. Sid, you really should have stayed in bed. Guess I need to sleep from the action for a while. Alright, so now that that's done, we can drill our way to the overworld. In this video there's a few side quests that we can take care of, so we're gonna go do those. See if there's any weapons or armor. It's hard to find armor for Edge. Almost no stores have equipment that he can equip. Okay, so as you can see, the drill is on, so just go back to the place where you can normally get up, and now we can use our drill to dig. Okay, now we need to get the old airship because we need that claw that can pick up the hovercraft. So go back to where the Tower of Babel is and get the old airship, and then go grapple the hovercraft. And then we're gonna go to near that Mithril town. Remember I showed you there's a small cave there, and then we can drop the hovercraft, get in, and then this guy is going to help us to follow our side quest to get the Excalibur, which is a very powerful sword for Cecil. Looks like we got some bombs to take care of first. Easy stuff. Okay, so remember when we were in the summoned monster cave, we picked up an item called the rat tail? Well, we can give the rat tail to this guy in the adamant grotto. So pick it in your item selection, give it to him, and then we get the adamantite. And guess what? Now we gotta go back to the underworld again. And then we can give that to a blacksmith who is going to make us the Excalibur. Now it'll be a little tiny place in the lower right hand corner of the screen. Coco's Smithy. Okay, so these guys don't really have anything to say, so we'll go up to the second floor and we give the adamantite to this guy. Give me that old sword, I'll give it new life. So he's gonna take our legend sword, which is the first sword that Cecil got back when he first became a paladin. Search for items here. Hey, give me some time. Now, here's kind of the tricky thing is, the sword will be ready later, but how much later, you have to just keep checking back, basically. Maybe stay in an inn, do a quest here or two, check back. Maybe the Excalibur's ready, maybe it's not. Like I said, luckily we've got other side quests to do while we wait for our nice sword to be complete. Let's go back up. And we're gonna go back to Fabul, Yang's castle. If you remember, we met Yang. He was being taken care of by the Sylphs in the Sylph cave, so we're gonna tell his wife about his condition. And she's in the left tower. Come again? My husband's in the underworld? Why doesn't he come home? Give him a good smack on the noggin for me. Received frying pan. Okay. Okay, so apparently we gotta smash Yang over the head with the frying pan. So guess what? We have to go back through the Sylph cave again. Now the good thing is, because we've leveled up since then, the monsters will be considerably easier. So guess what? It's back down again. It's like we go up, we go down, we go up, we go down, we go up, we go down. Whatever. These side quests are to make us more powerful, so best to do them. So land the ship, and let's save, just in case. And then remember the damage floor. Don't forget to have Rosa cast float. And we gotta recast it every floor that we change. So we want to go directly down, ignore the upper one. The upper one will just lead to that, back to that place that had the monster chests and leads out. We want to go back to the place where Yang is and the Sylphs. I like to just leave everybody frog because sometimes the witch will just cast a frog on you again and it'll change you back into normal. And of course after the fight's over, then you can bring everybody back to regular status. The Edge's flood brings an end to the battle. There we go. Now let's cure the frog status. And go left. Oh, throw an enemy encounter at us just before we get through the door. And it's the annoying frog witch again. I said before, this is an enemy that the devs just created to annoy people. They don't attack you at all, they just change you into frogs. Let's unfrog. Cast float again. And again, bypass the middle door, go to the topmost one. And we are almost there. Okay, these guys are almost taken care of. And there we go, let's heal up a bit. Okay, so just go over to Yang and use the frying pan. Cecil? Yang! I'm so glad you're awake. The Sylph saved my life. And Yang is in no condition to join us. No, we'll fight in your place instead, huh? She's a summoner, correct? She may call us at any time. Thank you. So now Rydia has the Sylph summon. Sylph is pretty useful. What Sylph will do is it will steal HP from the enemy and then evenly distribute it among all of your party members. So say if it does 1,000 damage, then it'll give everybody 200 HP back if you have 5 members in your party. Yeah, so I'm going to pop back down to this city here and stay at the inn because we used HP and MP going through the Sylph Cave once again. Okay, now let's go see if the Excalibur is ready. Maybe it's ready, maybe it's not. Like I said, this is just one of those random things. So just keep checking back. So let's go back to the overworld. And guess what? It's time for another side quest. So we're gonna go back to Fabul again and let's report back to Yang's wife. Let her know he's okay. Okay, we'll give the frying pan back. This might come in handy. Receive knife. So, the knife that she's given us, in the Super Nintendo version it was called a spoon. Very different things, but what it is you cannot equip it. However, Edge can throw this for big damage. Now we're going to go back to Baron and get the Odin summon. course, save. Gotta follow the cardinal rule of RPGs. Now that we've been to the land of summon monsters, he'll be able to help us. But we'll have to defeat him in a fight. And Odin is weak against lightning, so you want to use your most powerful lightning magics on him. Check these, they're all empty. Okay, now before talking to him, use the quick save, because sometimes this battle can be a little bit tricky. It's about speed, basically. You have returned. Your Majesty. Call on my sword and it will be yours. However, you must earn my respect by defeating me in battle. Okay, so like I said, after a certain amount of time, Odin will raise his sword, which indicates that he's going to use his most powerful attack, Zantetsuken. And that will be a one-hit kill on your party. So basically you have to defeat him before he gets that off. If Rydia has Thundaga, use Thundaga. See, he's raised his sword, so he's getting ready to use that power attack. Edge use Blitz. Oh, look, that's all she wrote. If Rydia is Thundaga, the battle is pretty easy, actually. If you haven't leveled her up to that point yet, you can summon Rama. That'll do a good amount of damage to Odin also. I shall fight along with you as Odin. Thank you, Your Majesty. Rydia has learned Odin. Another thing, if for some reason this battle is giving you trouble, you can A level grind, or B, you can use that dagger that we just got from Yang's wife. You can have Edge throw that and it'll deliver big damage to Odin. I prefer to save that for the final boss fight, but feel free to use that as needed. Odin's kind of a useless summon. Like when you summon him, if the monsters are strong, his attack will miss, and then he'll be able to one-hit kill weak monsters. But you don't really need that. I mean, if they're weak, you can just fight them normally. So I get him just for the sake of completionness, but Odin's not really a summon that I use. So let's go back to Mysidia. And we're gonna see the Mysidian legend here. One to be born of a dragon, bearing darkness and light, will rise to the heavens over the still land. The moon's light eternal brings a promise to earth with bounty and grace. Let us pray that the legend will come true. Okay, something's happening. Look! Our prayers, they have been answered. There is no doubt. The Lunar Whale. Okay, so this is going to allow us to be able to get to the moon. Told me fly to the moon and that somebody awaits you there. How can we possibly get there? There's a crystal inside the ship that allows navigation between the moon and the Earth. Okay. Alright, so now before we head to the moon, let's check to see if our Excalibur is finished yet. Okay, we got it. Maybe that's what you have to do. Maybe you need to activate the Lunar Whale before it's ready. Let's equip Cecil with it. As you can see, his attack power goes up big time. A drop in defense, but it's a worthy sacrifice for such an increase in attack power, I think. Now later on, you can talk to one of those dwarves and they will sell shurikens for Edge to throw. So you can come up later, buy those, and Edge can throw those for big damage. Just gonna see. No, they're not selling them right now. I think later when you come back from the moon though, they'll be selling those. Okay, we're done our side quest, so we'll go back to the overworld and get acquainted with the big whale. One cool thing is the big whale has several cool features inside. There's beds, so you can sleep there and rest at any time. You no longer need to spend money at the inn. There's a big chocobo where you can store items in. Before I go to the moon, I'm going to restock on items. Let's see if there's anything we can sell. The ice lance to sell. Defender sword. Mage's shield. Yeah, all of Kane's old equipment. Like I said, don't sell the knife. We wanna keep that for the final battle. You can use the Soma drop on Cecil, give him some MP. Okay, as you can see those things are beds. Rest, yes. And that'll save us money now. We don't have to spend money staying at the inn. There's a big chocobo down there. I don't really use those, but if you feel like storing items in there, you can feel free to do so. The console at the top there, that's if you want to fly the big whale around the surface, and then if you go to the crystal and press the action button, then it's going to take us to the moon. Okay, now we want to go to the crystal tower in the center of the moon. Let's see. Yes, that crystal tower right there. So land your ship up here. And I think this is a good time to rest. So we'll see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to save your game. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you next time.